Alright, I was going to make another video this morning or today, and did not happen because I got an email from a partner about something that School District 11 is implementing. And this is something I'm seeing in a lot of educational environments where they're Moms for Liberty influenced, or where the board is very right-wing. And if you are in Colorado Springs, that's where I'm at. I haven't addressed Colorado Springs directly, so hopefully this gets out. I'll be tagging it in the video. And feel free to leave your comments. But D11 is now implementing Yondr into their educational model, which is a pouch for cell phones. You might be familiar with these because this was being used at some concerts where they lock up your cell phone and you can't access it until the pouch is unlocked. Now, let's cover the first part here of what most people would say. Well, it's probably good. I mean, the program says that it's going to help kids improve their education. That's good. They're not going to have access to the phone, so it won't be a problem. You know, they'll be able to focus more on education. All right, fine. But it's not worth the cost of what it's going to do. If there is a mass event that takes place at a school and children need to get to their phones, they're not going to be able to. They won't. Additionally, it is too far. This is not how we handle this. If you have kids abusing their phones, take their phones away to the end of class. Or have the kids put their phones in the front of the classroom at the beginning of the class. On mute, silent. That way they're in a centralized location. This is not a hard problem to solve without being this evasive. There are problems with this. You know, technology has issues. Let's say they have a process in place where if there's an emergency, the phone's unlocked and kids can reach their phones to get a hold of someone. Those systems can fail. I've worked in IT in schools. Even the best plans that you have out there have hiccups and issues, and usually at critical times. So this is a bad idea. If you're in Colorado Springs and you have a child that's going to D11, District 11, let me know what your thoughts are on this and what you plan to do. I think maybe it's time that with D11 in this area, and I don't know how to get this together, but we start putting lawsuits against the school district to stop this from happening. The school board has continually done things that are bad for the students. At least a couple schools in the D11 school work with law enforcement, and I know this firsthand because my son had issues, work with law enforcement to use kids as bait to catch fentanyl dealers. As bait. At least 5 kids at Doherty have been unalived because of overdoses, and those have been covered up or swept under the rug, and I don't hear about those until it's out there through other parents or other kids. So there's something very wrong with this school district. I know it's not just this district, but this is the one that I have to deal with. This is the one in my area. This is the one my tax dollars pay for. So if you guys have any other information you want to provide in or thoughts on this, please feel free to do so. But we need to get this board taken care of. We need to get them out, because they're not doing any good anymore. They're running this like a business for their profit. They are not running it how it should be. And considering we had a religious member pushing out religious propaganda via emails to other board members, parents, and other school employees, that's wrong. That should not be a thing. So this needs to be ended. Please look into voting for the next school board, you know, when that comes up to replace members, and to get these people out, especially, you know, the main dude that's running things, the superintendent. All these people need to go. All need to go, because it is awful for our kids. And D11 is continuing to slide down. They're wanting to ban books as it is, and D11's school board, is working directly with Moms for Liberty. That's not even in question at this point. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on this, guys? Feel free to leave comments below.